I think you know why I'm here, Seth. The elephant in the room needs to be addressed. I tried solving it diplomatically, and you saw what my efforts got me. I was hoping Jay would be here too to shed some light on the matter, but something needs to be done, and it needs to be done quick.
Listen, man, I couldn't agree with you more. Watching what happened to you last week, it tore me up inside to see what somebody I would consider to be a member of this family do to you. And we need to get this under control as soon as possible. I just hope that everybody's willing to play ball and Jay is willing to hear us out.
I think there's a clear-cut elephant in the room, so playing ball isn't an issue. But I mean, there's Jay. We can get his input. He needs to be in on this conversation anyway.
All right, let me just put my stuff down. What's up, boys? Is that Tony? What's going on?
So, gentlemen, let's cut to the chase. We have a problem on our hands, and that problem, unfortunately for you, Jay, is your tag team partner. Epps has been going into business for himself for weeks now, to the point where it's out of control. And it's one thing when you take out somebody by yourself, but to stand against one of your own, that goes against everything this group stands for. This family was founded on the premise of having each other's backs. And Jay, you know that. But recently, it seems like all Adam Epps cares about is Adam Epps.
I don't want you to think we're coming at you sideways, Jay. We're just including you in on a conversation. The bottom line is this, though. Last week it was made personal. The other stuff, yes, I agree, can be dealt with as a group. But last week made it personal. The years of friendship I've shared with Adam Epps, for him to turn on me like he did after all I did was try to talk to him, I'm going to handle this. I don't know if you want to talk to him, let him know what's coming, but it's going to get handled.
Listen, I completely understand where both of you are coming from. Like, Seth, you are correct that I do know and still stand by the principles of what this family was built off of. And Tony, I completely understand that with the history that you share with Epps and what he did, and I'm so sorry that happened to you, by the way. I'm just as confused on why he did it, and it was unsettling for me too. It confused me, it pissed me off. I don't know why he did it. But I do understand that it turned very personal for you and that you want to address it in how you see fit. And I just want you to know that I'm not going to stop you from resolving this very personal matter for you. And I can understand if both of you think that I have a little bit more of an insider perspective of his mental, because of him being my tag partner and all. And I'm just going to be completely honest with the both of you. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm just as much in the dark as the both of you. Like, I don't know if he's having some kind of like breakdown or just randomly one day he snapped, or I don't know. Because it started with the thing with MC and then that one tag team that we faced, and that, you know, he got in my face all pissed off and he took matters into his own hands. I mean, you guys saw what happened. And then the thing with you, Tony, and in this case especially, you know, turning on one of his own, like, it is a problem. It is something that needs to be addressed by all of us, I think.
It's a problem that needs to be dealt with by any means necessary. We can't have one bad apple spoiling the bunch, especially if he's turning against us after we welcomed him in. Obviously, Tony, I have the utmost faith that you'll take care of this, but Jay, it looks like you're at a crossroads. You have a decision to make. What that decision is, that's up to you, but I know you stand with this family. The obvious choice is to band together against adversity, but by Holy Grail, if this isn't dealt with, you'll be forced to keep one eye on your opponents and the other on your partner. Regardless of all that, You two do what you have to do. I have to go address my opponent for Holy Grail. Gentlemen, I will see you later.
It looks like Seth is making his way to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed he is.